Hi, welcome to the channel. Have you ever wondered what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? That's the kind of question we're tackling today, but with a twist. We're putting the Shadow Monarch himself, Sung JinWoo from Solo Leveling, up against the heaviest hitters in all of anime, manga, and manhwa. Just how strong is he when the training wheels are off and he is facing legends from other universes? Grab your popcorn, because this is the ultimate power scaling debate. So, let's start with the basics. What makes JinWoo so incredibly powerful? It all boils down to the system. He started as the world's weakest E-rank hunter, but after a near-death experience, he was chosen as the player. This gave him the unique ability to grow infinitely. Every enemy he defeats, every quest he completes, makes him stronger. There's no ceiling, no limit to his potential. This is his single greatest advantage. But it's not just about raw stats. His true power comes from his iconic skill, Arise. As the Shadow Monarch, JinWoo can extract the shadows of defeated foes and turn them into loyal, undying soldiers. This isn't just a numbers game. He can absorb the power of incredibly strong beings. Think about it. His army includes the mighty dragon Kamish, the beastly ant king Beru, and the powerhouse commander Igris. His army grows not just in size, but in quality, creating a force that could overwhelm entire nations on its own. Now, for the first big matchup, Sung JinWoo versus Son Goku from Dragon Ball. This is a classic battle of infinite potential versus, well, a different kind of infinite potential. Goku is the benchmark for sheer destructive power. With forms like Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct, he can shatter planets with a punch and react to threats without even thinking. A direct head-to-head physical fight would be cataclysmic. Goku's raw power and speed are almost unmatched. However, JinWoo has a crucial ace up his sleeve: his hacks abilities. Unlike Goku, who primarily relies on ki and physical combat, JinWoo has a more versatile toolkit. His ruler's authority gives him telekinesis on a massive scale. His shadow exchange allows for instant teleportation to any of his shadows. And most importantly, his army is a game changer. While Goku is fighting JinWoo, he'd also have to contend with thousands, if not millions, of immortal soldiers, including commanders as strong as high-tier S-rank hunters. Could Goku handle being swarmed from every angle, while also fighting a constantly evolving opponent who can teleport away at will? It's a battle of brute force versus strategic immortality. It's closer than you might think. Let's shift gears to the world of ninjutsu. How would JinWoo fare against Naruto Uzumaki at his peak? In his Six Paths Sage Mode, Naruto is a force of nature. He possesses immense chakra reserves, can create Rasen Shurikens capable of leveling mountains, and has the tailed beasts on his side. His destructive capacity is enormous, and his durability is off the charts. He's also a surprisingly clever strategist. But again, JinWoo's unique powers create a fascinating problem for the Hokage. Naruto's signature move, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, is suddenly matched, if not surpassed, by JinWoo's Shadow Army. While Naruto's clones disappear after a single solid hit, JinWoo's shadows are immortal. They can be destroyed, but he can just resurrect them endlessly as long as he has mana. Furthermore, JinWoo's stealth abilities, like Stealth, could allow him to get the drop on Naruto, bypassing his sensory abilities. The real question is whether a tailed beast bomb could wipe out JinWoo's entire army, and him along with it. But with Shadow Exchange, JinWoo could simply swap places with a shadow far away, avoiding the blast and resummoning his army in an instant. It becomes a battle of attrition, and attrition is JinWoo's home turf. Alright, let's get even more cosmic. Our next contender is Saitama, the One Punch Man. This one is tricky because Saitama is literally a gag character. His entire concept is that he defeats any opponent in a single punch. He broke his limiter, removing any ceiling on his power. He doesn't grow stronger, he's just the strongest. There's no deep lore or complex power system, just a bald dude who's really, really ridiculously strong. So, can JinWoo beat him? If we take Saitama's premise at face value, then no. No one can. One serious punch, and it's game over. JinWoo's immortality and Shadow Army wouldn't matter if the core, JinWoo himself, is instantly obliterated. There's no coming back from that. However, if we try to scale Saitama based on his feats, things get more interesting. His serious punch reversed a planet-destroying energy beam. He jumped from the moon back to Earth in seconds. His strength is astronomical. Even with these feats, Jinwoo's army presents a unique challenge. Saitama would have to punch every single shadow, one by one. Would he get bored? Probably. But could he do it? Absolutely. In a straight fight against Saitama, the odds are stacked impossibly high against the Shadow Monarch. Saitama's fundamental concept breaks the rules of power scaling. Now let AS bring it back to the world of Manhwa and look at a different kind of power. What about Jin Mori from The God of High School? In his prime as the Monkey King Sun Wukong, Jin Mori is a literal god. He wields the magical staff Ruyi Jingu, which can grow to cosmic sizes, and rides the Geonduwon cloud, allowing him to summon massive lightning storms. He is strong enough to kick planets around, and fast enough to extinguish stars by flying past them. His power operates on a truly mythological scale. This is arguably one of Jinwoo's toughest fights. Jin Mori's sheer scale of power is off the charts. A single swing of an enlarged Ruyi Jingu could potentially wipe out Jinwoo's entire army in one go. Unlike Goku or Naruto, who have to deal with the army on the ground, Jin Mori can attack from a planetary or even solar system level. However, Jinwoo isn't just a ground fighter. In the later stages of the story, his power as the Shadow Monarch transcends physical limitations. His control over spiritual and death-related energy is absolute. Could he extract the shadow of a god? Can his conceptual authority as the Monarch of Death override Jin Mori's divinity? This becomes a battle of concepts. The King of Gods versus the King of the Dead. It's an epic clash where the very laws of their universes would be at stake. So, where does that leave our boy, Sung JinWoo? He's a monster, no doubt about it. His infinite growth and immortal army make him a nightmare opponent for almost anyone. He excels in wars of attrition and has the hacks and strategic abilities to outmaneuver pure powerhouses like Goku and Naruto. He's a top-tier contender, capable of standing on the same stage as these legends. However, when faced with characters who break the very concept of scaling, like Saitama, or who operate on a mythological cosmic scale like Jin Mori, his limits begin to show. His power, while immense, is still rooted in a system of defeating enemies and absorbing their strength. Characters whose power is absolute or conceptual from the start pose a fundamental problem for him. Ultimately, Sung JinWoo is the king of escalation. The longer a fight goes on, the stronger he gets and the more impossible he is to defeat. He's not just a fighter, he's an ever-expanding cataclysm. While he might not take the #1 spot against every character in fiction, he has more than earned his place in the pantheon of the most powerful protagonists ever created. What do you guys think? Did I get it right? Who do you think Sung JinWoo could beat? And who would stop him in his tracks? Let me know your dream matchups in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this ultimate power showdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite characters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.